think Massachusetts is one of those songs that sounds kind of complicated because there's a lot going on in the arrangement. But once you break it down, it's really actually quite simple. So we're going to split this up into two distinctive parts. Feel I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And now that's the first part. So let's have a closer look at the chord progression. And you can see that we have 4 beats in a bar, and that 4-bar section is repeated. So we've got G for 1 bar, then we've got A minor and C, which is in 1 bar, and then 2 more bars of G. And so it's mostly G, but there is that challenging part in bar 2, which is A minor to C. So it's quite a quick change because you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, but when you break that part down, you can see it's not too bad, because when you're on the A minor and going to the C, these 2 fingers, the first and second finger, they're in the same place. They're on the 1st fret and the 2nd fret. 1st fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the D string, all right? And it's this 3rd finger that moves from the A minor, it's on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and it moves to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So it's quite simple. However, there's one additional element that you do need to take into account, and that is this 2nd finger here. Now this 2nd finger is slightly further away from the fret when you're playing the A minor chord. But when you're playing the C major chord, you will have to slide it up just a notch, so it's just behind that fret to allow you to get your 3rd finger comfortably on the 5th string at the 3rd fret. That's a little bit of a challenge, but it's something that is quite important, because if you don't, and if you've got short fingers like I have, you might not get the finger, your 3rd finger, in the right position, and you might be finding yourself doing that and stretching. So you want to make sure when you go, it's going to shift up a little bit, and then you're going to fit the 3rd finger onto the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Just try that with me for a moment. We're just going to go A minor C, A minor C. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, C. So just try that. And as you're playing, you know, you're feeling that 2nd finger shifting up, then down. Up a little and down a little. Up a little and down a little. And it is something that you do need to think about when you're changing chords, because even though the fingers, as I said, they're in the same position for the A minor and the C, you do need to shift that a little bit. That'll help make the chord change smoother. Right, now going back to the G major chord. Now we can make this a little easier by paying close attention to these fingers here, right? Because we go C, A minor, C, and then back to G, right? So that change, C to G, is a super common change. And I play G like this, and I would seriously recommend you do this as well, because if you look, we've got the 4th finger, 3rd finger, and 2nd finger. And if you look carefully at these 2 fingers here, the 3rd finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Now when you flip from C to G, right, you'll see that on the C major chord, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, but of the 5th and 4th. So when you're going from C to G, there's not much movement going on. And that change is made a lot easier compared to, like that one there. Many people play this G chord, but I think it's kind of difficult when you're starting out because there's a lot changing. You see that? A lot changing there compared to like that there. So let's just practice that a few times. We're going to go around between C and G major. So a bar of C and a bar of G. So practice with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, C, G, 2, 3. Back to C, 1, 2, 3, G. And if you watch the way your fingers are moving between the two chords, you'll see it's very little movement. And I think this is a really good way to play the G major chord. Now let's have a run through of the verse chord progression. And it's G for one bar, A minor, and C half bars for the second bar, then 2 more bars of G. So let's just strum through it nice and slowly. And to strum, a simple progression that you can use when you play this song is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So let's strum through that chord progression. So as you can see, it's on the screen, and G, A minor C, G, G, and that's repeated, all right? So let's go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So the strumming pattern stays the same all the way through. And even with that half bar of A minor to C, down, down on the A minor, but for the C, down, up, down, up. So even though you're changing chords, you've got that half bar of A minor, half bar C, you still play the same pattern with your strumming hand. Let's look at the second part of the song, and it goes like this. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own. Now this might be easier than the verse, as there are no half bars. It's just G, G, C, C, G, D, G, D, which is really great. And so going from the G's, the first 2 G's, you've got plenty of time to get ready for the change from that G to the C chord. And then you have 2 more bars of C. So again, that's giving you plenty of time for your brain, your fingers, your hands to go back to the G. The difficulty might be going from the G to the D chord and then the change back. But again, if we pay attention to our fingers, we can make this change much easier. And this is what I love about playing this G chord, right? Especially this way. So here's G. You can see the chords, right? G, we have the 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the E and A, the 6th and 5th strings. But when we go over to the D major chord, right, we're going to just lift up a little bit, try and keep your 2 fingers in that shape, and then you're going to put down there, your third finger will be on the third fret of the B string. Your second finger will be on the second fret of the E string. So it's the same position, you know, as with the C major. And then you put your first finger down to complete the D major chord shape. So it's really nice. And then when you go back to G major, you're going to do exactly the same, right? You're going to take off your first finger, lift up these two fingers, your second and third fingers, and then just kind of glide across the fretboard like so, and then put them down. Second finger, second fret of the A string, third finger, third fret of the high E string. And I think that's a really great way to make this chord change much smoother. So let's have a little practice of going round the G and the D chord a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. And that, thinking about those fingers is going to make your change from the G major to the D major super smooth and super fantastic. All right, let's go through the G, or that second section of the song. So 2 bars of G, 2 bars of C, bar of G, bar of D, bar of G, bar of D. Let's go through that. 1, and we'll keep the strumming the same. Okay, so down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and if you want more personal attention and a little more motivation and accountability with your playing, then I do classes on a learning platform called Till. There are details down below in the description. Hope to see you there. So let's do a little run through of the first part and the second part of the song, and we'll play a 2-bar intro just strumming the G major chord, just like you heard at the very beginning of this video. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own. If you got value out of this video, then why not consider subscribing to the channel, or at least giving this video a like. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want more helpful beginner guitar videos, especially songs, check out this link here. Thanks for watching. Happy strumming. And I really hope you couldn't hear the guy doing his lawn mowing.